When Len left prison,
I'm announcing my retirement. I'm going to...
and made up his mind.
I don't want to do it anymore!
All he needed was the support of his wife.
You've got to go back on the rob, Len. What? You can't expect me to survive on a run out to Marks and Sparks when the devil's really got me.
The understanding of his family.
What about my dad dealing with my problems?
Regrets, Carl. Terrible things. Let's not do that.
I don't.
And a new choice of career.
Gentlemen, the amount of contact with dead bodies is to be expected.
We have to take a leap to the dark.
Pete Postlethwaite. This is
I trusted you. I treated you like family.
Can I talk?
Shut up!
temptation at every turn. Pride. Covetousness.
I want that motor, Molly.
Lust.
The world's gone mad.
Envy. Greed.
Coaching.
Anger. And sloth. The Sins. New drama coming in October to BBC One.
A major new series now on BBC Two. A passionate and epic 16-part journey marking the crucial turning points in the nation's past. A history of Britain by Simon Sharma. And this is just beginning. And the new BBC Food and Drink books now available with over 100 imaginative recipes.
On tonight's 10 o'clock news, how safe are Britain's railways? It looks like the track caused yesterday's crash. Railtrack's admitted it was in poor condition and says it's worried about 100 other spots on the network. As relatives see where their loved ones died, we ask how many more passengers could be at risk tomorrow. Join me over on BBC One for the 10 o'clock news.
I first met Johnny Scott
At a children's party.
He was incredibly scruffy little boy,
And the strange girl from London.
always with his ferret. Has he changed?
I'm a hill farmer.
I'm a townie.
This divide has grown up between the town and the country.
Nobody's really shown the other side.
The traditional rural way of life.
I said, we could do it. We're a perfect example that town and country can coexist.
Absolutely.
Clarissa and the Countryman starts Friday at 8 on BBC Two.
Bringing to life the brave-hearted resistance against a Machiavellian Edward I now on BBC Two. Simon Sharma charges on through A History of Britain.
Food and Drink will be back on BBC Two in January. And the recipes for the viewers' favourite dishes featured in tonight's programme are also in the latest issue of the BBC Good Food magazine.
Hi, can I speak to Ange, please? Speaking.
I understand you got some friends round for dinner.
I'd really love to come round and give you a hug.
How exciting. Ooh. Oh!
So see you in a moment.
Get the kettle on, darling.
Let's go.
When you're cooking dinner for friends,
it's like working with a first-day apprentice.
It's always nice to get a bit of help.
There's so much stress.
Especially if it's from one of the best chefs in the country.
You're the fish king.
Beautiful.
Friends for Dinner, a new series starts next Wednesday at 8:30 on BBC Two.
Bye, darling.
See you.
Bye.
Miss you.
The managing director of an exclusive holiday company is going back to the floor.
Nobody else has a clue who I am. I'll do some washing up quickly.
To be a wedding coordinator in the Caribbean sunshine. Back to the Floor returns next Wednesday at 10 on BBC Two.
On tonight's 10 o'clock news, the latest on the rail chaos and what it'll mean for passengers tomorrow. Plus, compensation for the human victims of BSE. Tomorrow, the big inquiry report is out, and the mother of the youngest victim so far wants to know who to blame and whether the government will now help. Some answers tonight over on BBC One in the 10 o'clock news.
Opening a grim chapter of our past now on BBC Two, neither faith, flight nor medicine could remedy the medieval horror that ravaged our nation. All is revealed in Simon Sharma's History of Britain. You can step back in time with BBC Online's exciting new history site. Log on now to bbc.co.uk/history.
You have to suddenly lose yourself, and you have to be prepared to laugh, cry, and forget who you are.
I was weeping myself at the idea of the power of this damn thing.
All theatre rubbish. What we must do is to have sensation and scenes that engulf the audience.
The human faith has on it a kind of death, I suppose, and it's up to the actor to give it life.
Richard Eyre presents his view of the theatre in the 20th century. Changing Stages starts Sunday the 5th of November on BBC Two.
The first complete exploration of South America's landscape and wildlife, Andes to Amazon, starts Monday 6th of November on BBC Two.
Toning up and getting personal. After dinner chat with Ruby at 11:20 tonight. Before that on BBC Two, look, listen and take heed.